think about that episode on Cheers where you take the toupee off. And I also think about the first 2 or 3 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm where you have dark hair. And all of a sudden you come back the next season, you have white hair. And I am curious if those were moments where you just decided, I'm gonna take a vulnerable step here and see if I can change the perception a little bit or change the game a little bit.
They came, the Cheers writers came to me, and we knew it was the last season and it was going to be over, and said, how do you feel about taking your hairpiece off? My little divot. And notice how I wanted you to know that it wasn't like a wig.
You didn't go like this with your hands, you just went like this.
Just a minor flaw. Quick minor flaw story. Height of Cheers, very rock and roll. We're in New York and we're being feted in this building and it's all like we are, and there are groupies following us, and this one girl in particular was just following me everywhere. At one point in the evening, we were coming down an escalator and she was going up or whatever. She had a vantage point at the back of my head, which was balding, you know, so it's like, and I heard her as she passed by and saw my bald spot, oh, burst my bubble. Don't know why I brought that up. Hey, I love laughing. I love comedy. I love being part of the joke. But the best material I have to work with is my human frailty. So laughing at myself is part self-defensive, I'm sure. Once I get the joke of if I'm struggling with something and I'm righteous and angry and, you know, and then I get that I messed up and boy, am I wrong. The next thing that happens is I am tickled to death at what an idiot I am, which I think allows me, I'm not afraid to discover what an I am, because I find it kind of funny. Whenever I get blown off my high horse, it's kind of funny. And I think that's where my humor lies. I'd rather make fun of how silly Ted Danson is, including Hairpieces.
Even back then?
Yeah, I think I was, by then, this was the 11th year of Cheers that happened.
Right.
I think I was beginning to get the joke.
Well, it is interesting because I think for everybody, there's this, you know, this vulnerability or this fear that comes along with aging.
Yeah.
And, you know, just that idea of going from, you know, dyeing your hair to not dyeing your hair. And
yeah.
I wonder if that was a bit of an internal battle for you, or if it was like, great, I just get to put all that away.
Oh, everything's an internal battle for me to some degree or another.
What surprised you when you just let that go? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna let my hair be white. And
relief. Oh my God, relief. Every 10 days, sitting in some salon with the ladies, with tinfoil in my hair, you know, dyeing it. That's hard. That's really hard. Letting your hair go, it's easy. My go-to comfort thought around fear is, and then you die. So if I succeed in whatever thing, you know, that's causing me to be fearful, if I all of a sudden have long, flowing, gorgeous hair, and then I die, you know, or don't, and then I die. So who cares? You know, don't get stuck on some fearful thing.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.